Why do you two think you're that different from anyone else? JD, I get in my own way all the time. Like this morning, I was running late and I got toothpaste on my upper lip, and even though I knew Turk was watching, I didn't wipe it off with my hand. I went like this.
Oh, morning.
Next thing I knew, I was bare-assed on the kitchen floor trying not to get that under-the-cupboard scuzz on the back of my head.
Way to hit that, Turk.
Alright, I gotta get back to whatever we're talking about down here.
Hey, friend.
What, are you bored up there?
So, how'd it go with Keith? I haven't told him yet. His whole family's in town for the wedding, and so my house is filled to the frickin' rafters with dude meisters.
You know how my college girlfriend, Stacy, broke up with me? She arranged it so that when I came home from class, I was able to see her writhing in pleasure beneath a big brown butt.
How many times do I have to apologize for that?
I still have nightmares about your cheeks, Turk, just bouncing and bouncing. Can't sleep.
Elliot, you have to tell him before he finds out from somebody else. Thanks to him, everybody in the hospital already knows.
Great. You know, it must have been so much fun for you to go around telling everyone such a big secret.
Just a second. I didn't go around telling everybody like it was a really big secret. I went around telling everybody like it was a really funny joke. Oh, please, enough with the judgmental stares. I'm not going to be able to eat, for God's sake. Wait. It's all right. Carry on. Sure.
It's okay. I mean, doctor won't say terminal is kind of a mouthful anyway.
Didn't I tell you two to treat Mr. Meltzer?
Yes, but he won't let us because...
No. Remember our new system so that I never have to hear your voice again? He doesn't want to be treated by interns with your eye dotted with a heart and a little frowny face at the end. It's incredible. Your handwriting's actually more annoying than your voice. Regardless, what Mr. Meltzer said is unacceptable. You see, you interns, God save me, are the future of this hospital. And if you don't treat patients, you won't learn. And if you don't learn, well, then you're just going to come and ask me stupid question after stupid question after stupid question and yada, 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 then I kill you all. And by the way, that Seinfeld episode was on cable last night. It holds up beautifully. Anyway, what I want you to do is walk over to Mr. Meltzer and say these words. I'm your doctor. Deal with it. Can you say that?
I'm your doctor.
Not you. Never you. Huh?
I'm your doctor. Deal with it.
Peachy. As for the rest of you, I'm going home now. I'll be off for the rest of the evening. If any of you page me with something I deem non-urgent, you'll be subjected to some, if not all, of the penalties on this list. Good night.
Not bad. It's mostly yard work.
I'm too short to prune hedges.
Oh no, wrong time for this conversation, but there's no way out.
Good evening.
Oh, thank you very much.
We heard that you were having a baby, and we just wanted to come by and say congratulations.
Really?
No, I'm looking for the pediatrician.
It's not here. Sorry, baby JD.
Her name is Jennifer Dillon, not JD.
I'm calling her JD forever, and he can't stop me.
All the best there, Kim. Please know that the entire world is praying that the dominant genes are yours.
Thank God. There's no way Kim remembers what we were talking about.
Not even JD. In fact, there are roughly 1 million nicknames that I would prefer people call my daughter other than JD, such as Jenny, Jenga, J-Lo, Foxy Coxy, the girl with the big giant fake cans, Jennifer Dillon Cheney, Herpy, Slurpy, Amber, Baron Jenny Von Super Skank, Jenny Gangbang, Stinky Peterson, Jenny Kneepads, Jenny, Bo Benny, Banana Banna, Bo Benny, Fee Fi Fo Fanny.
Jenny.
And yes, even Mrs. Hugh Jackman. Are you happy? All the best there, Kim. Please know that the entire world is praying that the dominant genes are yours.
Do you think I need to grow up?
Wow. You dream your whole life about that one moment, and when it finally comes, you're just not ready for it. Here goes. The answer is a sincere, emphatic, 100% definitive, never been so sure of anything in my life, unequivocal yes. And the fact that you came to me means everybody else thinks so too. Am I right?
back in my body, back in my body, back in my body. Gotta give the kid an answer. Okay, here goes. You need to grow up quadruple the amount you currently are just to have the emotional maturity of my 4-year-old son, and he cries whenever the doodle bops are over. So if you're honestly asking me if I think that you need to grow up, the answer is a sincere, emphatic, 100% definitive, never been so sure of anything in my life, unequivocal yes.
You don't think I need to grow up, do you, Turk?
Definitely.
That means a lot coming from a guy who painted his head like some sort of sports ball.
Buddy, the one thing I love about hanging out with you is that we get to do stuff like this, you know, but when you leave, I go back to being a husband and a father, which means paying bills, giving my daughter a bath, and budgeting with Carla so one day we can buy a house. But you, have you even baby-proofed your apartment or learned how to change a diaper?
Aren't there instructions on the box?
Have you seen the baby since Kim took him home?
No.
All right, so you tell me, do you think you need to grow up?
Done.
You didn't do anything.
Or did I?
Ooh, nice eye hands.
Thanks.
Imagine if those really worked.
Okay, what's going on over here?
We need to check to see if his chest staples are holding, but he gets extremely uncomfortable when we try to remove the dressing.
Not to worry. I'll handle this. Going in. Check that out. And oh, healing just perfectly. Looking. Hello, what's going on over here? Look at these babies. Not too shabby, right? These are nice. Man, I love boobs.
Dude, I'm the choir. You don't have to preach to me.
Our patients shouldn't have to take advice that we can't follow ourselves.
Woman's logic is flawless. First of all, I can't honestly think of anybody in this entire hospital whose opinion I care less about than yours. Secondly, the reason you're wrong...
Okay, time out. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave, and if you try to stop me to change my opinion, I'll know that you care what I think, and if you don't try to stop me, I'll know that I'm right. Suck it, dude!
Why don't we go over this later? Thanks.
What have you been doing all day?
Right up until this very moment, I've been successfully avoiding you.
I came to tell you I'm taking the kids to my mother's for the weekend. And seeing that you're not allowed within 40 feet of her house...
The restraining order.
Christmas memories. Anywho, you're staying here. I'm gonna leave you alone to celebrate.
Well, Johnny the tackling Alzheimer's patient is loose again, so I need to find him and adjust his meds so he doesn't pancake any people. And right up until this very moment, I've been successfully avoiding you.
Who am I?
Oh, well, there's Johnny.
I came to tell you I'm taking the kids to my mother's for the weekend. And seeing that you're not allowed within 40 feet of her house...
The restraining order.
Christmas memories. Anywho, you're staying here. I'm gonna leave you alone to celebrate.
Well, you look like you could use some help.
I'm okay. Actually, I'm just looking for Carla.
Does anyone need any help?
Me? I need help.
Well, you look like you could use some help.
Careful. It's a double-edged sword. You know what? I forgive you.
I don't care.
Actually, I'm okay. I'm just looking for Carla.
Probably hiding someplace where she knows you'd never go, like, say, the gym, or really any location where adults congregate and do and say adult things.
I'm confused. Are you trying to insult me or help me?
Can it be both?
He's a very bad man.
Does anyone need any help? In this entire hospital, there's not some poor hapless idiot who's completely and utterly lost.
Me? I need help.
So, how do we find out Kelso's age?
We pay 100 people, age 1 to 100, line them all up, and see which one Kelso looks like.
I say, we cut off Kelso's legs and we count the rings.
That only works on trees.
And puppets.
Okay, you guys have been super helpful.
I told you we would be.
Still, I think I'm gonna go tackle this on my own and let the two of you get back to hallucinating.
Or You could use these keys to get into the personnel files.
Really? So that was your second idea?
God help me, I love to brainstorm.
So are we going to do the lineup thing? Because if not, I have to call 100 people. And that 2-year-old never picks up.